Hello, my friend. In this video, I'm going to reveal to you the number one thing that your music business plan must have if you truly want it to be successful in any way. So one of the non-music related hobbies that I absolutely love to do is to go on bike rides, but not just quick little bike rides. I'm talking like 3 or 4 hour long treks. And one of the main reasons that I like this is I do like the exercise and I like to get to explore the neighborhood around me and go on different paths and all that kind of stuff. But also one important thing is it gives me a lot of time to myself where I can think through things and really reflect on the last week. So I can go over things like the problems that I had, the challenges that I had, the things that went well, the things that didn't go well, and it can kind of give me some good perspective on what I should be working on in the next week. And so this weekend that just passed, I went on a 3 or 4 hour bike ride and it was really nice. Went down some nice paths. There was a lot of fall leaves. It's fall around this time, so the paths looked really nice. And I got to reflect on this past week and I realized that I got quite a bit done. Personally, I just mastered a new track and submitted it to my music distributor. I created some brand new social media templates that I can use and instantly scheduled it for the next couple of weeks for my social media content, so that's all automated. And third, I also planned out the next 4 months of releases so that for the rest of the year 2022, I have releases set up and it also will carry me forward into the next year as well. And so reflecting on this weekly process, that really made me realize that one of the keys to really developing your music career and making sure that your music business plan is constantly moving you forward in whatever goals it is that you have in music is consistency. When you commit to being consistent in your music business plan or music career development plan, you can guarantee that every single week, every single month going forward, you're going to be in a further place than you are right now. And this doesn't need to be 1,000,001 things that you do every single day, but I do recommend you do is have at least one goal or one project that's directly related to music that you want to complete each week, and also have one goal or one project directly related to your music business that you want to complete each week. And the reason that I would recommend following this on a weekly path is, of course, you may be able to, say, spend 1 hour per day on music and also find 1 hour per day to spend on your music business plan. But really, ultimately, you're probably going to have a lot of other things going on in your life, whether it's spare time that you like to just have fun with friends, a family, a day job, all sorts of other things are going to take away your time. And so trying to commit to doing something every single day might be a little bit overkill and is a fast track to burning out. But if you can space that out over the course of a week, that way you can be a lot more flexible. Say on Monday, you're going to work on the music stuff, and then on Thursday, you're going to work on the music business stuff. You can guarantee that you are being a little bit more realistic with the time that you do have available, while also making sure that you are hitting your consistency goals and continuing to further your music and your music business. So to break this down further, I do recommend that you commit to being consistent with your music and your music business. And the way that you should do this is in 2 ways. The first is to find at least one music related project or goal that you want to complete each week. And what this can be is something like writing a new song, working on some new demos. It could be finishing a song, so taking a demo to the completed process. This could even be stuff like working on your instrument or learning some new music theory, anything like that. The idea here is that each week you want to have a plan, an idea of some way that you are going to improve as not just a musician, but also as an artist. So you want to work on your craft as a musician, working on your instrument, anything like that. And then also working on your craft, honing your craft as an artist. So songwriting, creating new songs, those kinds of things. And then the second thing you want to do is make sure that you are building your music career every single week by having at least one goal or one project that you want to complete. So this could be something like 1 week you might want to be setting up your very first Facebook ads. Another week you may be wanting to finish up a song, finishing up the artwork and submitting it to a music distributor. Or it could be something like studying a course or YouTube or something like that where you're learning something new so that you can then start to implement in your music business. Again, it doesn't have to be 1,000,001 things, and it doesn't have to be you're working on your music and your music business every single day, but by blocking it off in week chunks, so spending some time each week to reflect on the previous week that you just had, and then get an idea of what projects or goals you want to complete for your music and music business in the following week. It's a really, really great way to commit to the idea of consistency and make sure that no matter what, you're always pushing your music forward and you're always pushing your music business forward. Because even the smallest of baby steps in these areas can lead to massive results when you do commit to being consistent. So personally, for me, one of the biggest things that I'll do each week is I will complete what I am calling the 7-step release checklist. And this is a free download that you can have just by visiting the link in the description below. Essentially what it is the exact 7 steps that I follow every single time that I'm releasing music so that I can kind of automate the process and copy and paste my music promotion, because a big part of my music release strategy is releasing a brand new song every 28 days to maximize my ability to trigger the Spotify algorithms. And using this release strategy and this release checklist, it's a big part of how I've reached over 5 million streams on Spotify today. So I would definitely recommend checking out the 7-step release checklist in the link in the description below. It really is the best way that I can help push your music career forward. So other than that, I'd recommend checking that out, and definitely I would recommend committing to being consistent in both your music and music business. And if you did find this video useful, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Otherwise, good luck on your next release. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one, my friend.